and welcome back to video number 2 in our gradebook series. We're looking at the natural weighted means of grades, and this is new. This replaces what was called the sum of grades, and what it does is automatically total up the points and assign a natural weighting method to each activity in the class based on the point total. So let's go into the gradebook here in the left-hand column, give it a click. We have pre-populated this section with some information, and I'm going to the top row of tabs and choose Setup. Now, where it says Gradebook 101 Natural, we're going to come over to the right in the Actions column. We'll be coming in and out of the Actions column quite a bit. And where it says Edit, we're going to select Edit and then Edit Settings. That gives us the aggregation method, and if we use the drop down, we see we still have weighted, we still have simple weighted, and now we have natural. Here, you don't want to make too many changes because this impacts the entire course. I'm simply going to cancel out of this and return to the gradebook. Now let's look at the assignment category. It contains two items, assignment 1 and assignment 2, and it has a weight of approximately 35.088%. That's not approximate, that's exact. So let's come over to where it says Edit in the Actions column. We'll edit our settings. We'll see that we have in fact chosen natural as our grading method, and where it says Show More, let's give that a click. Here is where you could drop the lowest grade. If you had 7 assignments and you wanted to drop the lowest one, you'd add the number 1 to that value. Let's go back to the main page. Now as we come down to attendance, notice we have our attendance category, and then under attendance total it says simple weighted means of grades. Einen kleinen Minuto, what's going on here? Let's go to the attendance category, and where it says Edit, Edit Settings, and yes indeed, that's what happens if you mix methods. I intentionally left this as simple weighted means of grades. Let's use the drop down and fix that, changing it to natural, and save. And by saving that change, everything is the way it should be. What I mean by that is do not combine grading methods if you choose the natural method. Everything is based on the point total. The weights in each category are going to be determined by the number of points available. Adding an alternative grade method like simple weighted means of grades is going to confound things, and you will not get an accurate total. This is an all or nothing choice. Now, let's say we'd like to do an extra credit assignment. How do we do that, and how do we know it's happening? Let's go to the assignment category. Look at assignment number 2, come over to the Action column, and again, choose Edit, Edit Settings, and I'm going to scroll down a little bit. If the parent category has not dropped down, use the little triangle next to it and scroll, and there is where you have the opportunity to make an assignment extra credit. Go ahead and click it, save your change, and come back to your gradebook page, and you will see now Assignment 2, right after the maximum grade, 100, it has a plus. And if you float your mouse, it's going to say extra credit. I'm going to now go, because I've made a calculations change, I'm going to go to the gradebook name at the very top. I'm going to choose Reset Weights, and I'm going to give it a click. By golly, as we look here at the bottom, the course total has changed because we have modified our point value with an extra credit assignment. Again, when making a major change, such as an assignment to extra credit, adding, removing, changing an assignment, go to the gradebook or the top level, Gradebook 101 Natural, choose Edit and Reset the Weights. Also, if all of the numbers happen to be 100, this can happen when you're adding and removing items. This shows you that things have not properly been set. Go to the bottom left, choose Save Changes, and this gradebook is ready to go. Let's go to the gradebook view. Let's go to the user report, and let's choose all users. As we scroll down and we look at Test Student 1 user report, notice it has the grades. It also has a new column, contribution to the course total. This shows how much of the entire grade that each assignment is worth. Okay, that is about all we have initially. We mentioned going to in greater view single view, the ability to bulk add your information. To do that, in single view, choose the assignment, and we'll choose assignment 1 here from our grade items drop down. We'll scroll to the bottom of the page, and there in the center it says perform bulk insert. If you had a very, very big class, 120 students, and everybody but 3 people did their work and you're going to give them 10 points, you'd put a check in the bulk insert for empty grades, insert value, and then select number 10 and choose update. It would then give everybody in the class the 10 points, and then you could simply modify 3 non-performing individuals instead of having to enter 100 and some items one at a time. So I'm not going to actually update that. I'm going to come back to the front page, and I think we pretty well have a feeling for the natural gradebook. You simply assign the value to each assignment, preferably from the front page. You then allow the gradebook to calculate this effectively, adding normal and natural weights based on the point total, and you're good to go. All right, let's go and look at the most commonly used grading method here at HSU, weighted with simple weighted categories. That's coming up in our next video. Between now and then, you know where to find us. We're in Library 315. Thank you.